Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you what's happened in the last 9 months in Eagletail Landing in Heritage Cottages of Sanders Grove. And in Eagletail Landing, actually not much has happened until recently. And I'll show you in a moment here, but they're building a model home which is in progress, and you'll see where they're at. And they're starting to clear the land in the southern section and putting in roads. Up until maybe a couple of weeks ago, this has stayed dormant since last January. And this section here that you're looking at has not changed much. I think they put in maybe a pumping station or mailboxes, and that's about it. And as we swing to the right, you see in the distance there, number 2 road, 48, Route 48 is to our left as we're running. And this here is where the park will be, according to the plot plan. And that's number 2 road running left to right. And the land across the street is up for sale. It's like 15 acres for about $500,000. And now as we pan to the right, you see they're starting to work in the southern section. They're putting in roads. So you see the workers are there today, pretty busy. And like I said, up until recently, this lay dormant for about 7 or 8 months. I guess Landsea Homes probably had some homes on the books, and there it is. There's the model home. And they didn't need to develop it. But I guess they're working off their inventory, and they're going to need these pretty soon. So in the last video that I did, and I'll link it in the description, I didn't know what this raised area was, but now when I looked at the plot plan, I think they're just trying to be cute with the way they laid it out. They got 4 homes on Black Kite Avenue, and they're perpendicular to 3 homes on Golden Eagle Avenue. So I guess it's a way to just add a little bit of change to the way it's laid out. And here's the model home. I think it's a model home, but it's the first home that's being built. And it's on the western section of the property. And you see, we'll pan around now. You'll see again what they're working on back here. Now, all those pine trees that you see, they all have to come out. When eventually, because that, at least according to the plot plan that's filed, there are going to be homes there. I guess this is phase 1 and phase 2 maybe, or phase 1 and phase 1.5. So now we're going to be heading out toward, and you see Rumford Road there. They, off the entrance on the right-hand side, they had to put a access road to Rumford Road, which I guess they had to do because Rumford Road was on the books for the county. There may be some right-of-ways in the rear of the property that people need access to. So now we're going to zoom over to Heritage Cottages of Sanders Grove. And I want to mention a few things about this. In my last video, I guess, I may have had some information that was not correct or up to date. One of the people responded to my video, and he said the correct name is Heritage Cottages of Sanders Grove. But that's not the name that's on the books for the city of Leesburg. But I guess he said that's what it is. And DRHorton is the builder, but he's not the owner. The new owner took ownership in 2021. They bought the land from an investor. The community has a total of 182 homes, which is more than I saw in the books for the city of Leesburg, 17 of which are existing homes since Pringle originally owned the place. And the new buyers purchased all of the remaining lots with the exception of 3 who did not sell. So there must be 3 original owners who, from the Pringle days, that want to hold on to their lots maybe for investment purposes. Probably would be worth a lot more after all these homes are built. You'll see all these homes on the perimeter now are pretty much complete, and they're dark gray with the roofs, and the house you see there toward the right top is like almost like a light gray roof. That's a metal roof. That's one of the Pringle homes, and you'll see that throughout when we fly over all this land. The homes are going to be between 1,600 and 1,800 square feet, and there'll be single-family homes, no attached villas. This is needed 55 plus, although the signage does not mention that. There's the social hall, and the pool apparently will be put in behind the social hall at some point. So, and the clubhouse is finished, and I think I showed pictures of what inside of the clubhouse in my last video, if you want to see that. See, there's a Pringle home there on the right, bottom right. And they're making a lot of progress. I don't know how many of these homes are spec homes or how many were purchased. I think a considerable number are spec homes. And because if you go to the website, they have some that are move-in ready. And I think that's the way that the Village does it. You know, they figure if people want to come in and move in fast or buy right away, they want to make a quick decision, they can just buy something that's already built and they're done. I didn't go and count all these silver roofs to see if there are 16 of them, but looks like you see trees are being placed in the. Now when we bought our house in the city of Leesburg, you had to have one large tree on the lot. I don't know if that's still the case or not. If you look at the homes in the villages, that's not the case. I mean, they hardly any trees were put in there. It looks like they got some trees in here, as you can see. So I did a video on the villages from January, in January and then one in October of this year, and you can see the big difference in the amount of what they had accomplished. And here, they have pretty much accomplished quite a bit as well. Not at quite the pace that the villages was at, but certainly faster than what was happening in Eagletail Landing, which was pretty much nothing at all for the last 8 months. Only recently have they started to do some work there. I'm sure the people who bought the homes from Pringle 15 years ago or so, or 10 to 15 years ago, are happy to see that this is finally being built up. They'll have a social hall that they could use now that's been sitting there for 15 years maybe. And you'll see some work is being done. There's another lot that's being prepped. Another lot there that you see being prepped. A couple more are being prepped here. So those are the bottom of the screen there, the gray roofs. Those are the model homes. At least one model home. I don't know if the other one is. Leave comments below, click like, and subscribe using the YouTube icon in the lower right-hand corner if you'd like to be kept up to date as to what's going on in the area. There's a few more developments I'd like to review that I haven't looked at in about 9 months, so we'll see what's going on with those. Windsong is one that I might do. It's probably all complete by now. Should be. They were pretty far along back last February. Hawthorne is in the distance, near the top of the screen. And beyond Hawthorne is Route 27, which runs north-south. So the Pringle homes were probably built around, I know they were for sale when we bought our house in 2007, so I don't know when these were built though. I mean, Heritage had lots for sale back then. Looks like some solar panels on the ground there in that house. Guess if you don't want to put them on your roof, you could put them on the ground. That's the social hall almost in the center of the screen. Okay, we're looking east now, and then we're going to pan to the right and look at the entrance, and which is across the street from Legacy of Leesburg. I believe when this was first built, they had gates at the front of the entrance, but they're not there any longer. Yeah, get a good look at all those trees out there in the distance, because they're going to be all home someday. The orange groves are long gone. Okay, so this is Mario Napa. Thanks for watching. Leave comments on YouTube or Nextdoor, and I'll try to answer them if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.